Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Mr. Rabbit here. Okay, so I haven't posted in like 2 weeks, but it's whatever. Anyway, today we're doing something different. So today we're gonna be ranking different superpower causes from different superheroes versus right universes. Okay, so basically this is gonna be the first time I'm ever gonna be doing a tier list video. Anyway, so sit back, relax, and let's get into the video. Okay, so basically, let's see. This here, this blue substance, that's compound V from The Boys. So yeah, that's this will be first. Then we have the super soldier serum from Captain America, right? As you can see from the picture, this is the Hulk serum that like gave like Hulk his powers. This is the radioactive spider that bit Spider-Man. This is the X-Men mutations mutagen, like, and then we have Venom symbiotes. Anyway, let's start off with this Compound V. Okay, so basically, what Compound V does in the boys universe? Most people in the boys universe, like, they were given Compound V at birth. So Compound V gives like superpowers, but it's random, like random superpowers. So so basically, if you if you're not lucky enough, if you're not lucky enough, you won't have good superpowers. So, for example, just like how Homelander at birth, he was at birth he was given Compound V, and then he got like goated superpowers, became the strongest. For example, A-Train, he got super speed from Compound V. See, um, Compound V is random. You're not always sure what you're gonna get. So basically, where do I put this? No, frick no, hell no. I'm putting this in. No, what? No, sure, but not really. Yeah. So basically, the reason I'm putting it there is because I do not. So if I took Compound V, right? There's a chance I would get a bionicle dingaling. So, yeah, I think it's better if we just put it here. Sure, but not really. So, yeah. Okay, the Super Soldier Serum. Okay, what it does is you already know what you're gonna get superpowers, unlike Compound V. So basically, um, Super Soldier Serum, it enhances your strength and speed. You just become like Captain America. What? Well, I guess it's pretty good. Not gonna lie, but it would literally be good IRL, because then you're gonna be a living, walking, bulletproof person. So yeah, let's put it. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna put it here. I'm okay with it. It would be goaded, but not really. If you don't know how to control your strength. Wait, no. I'm actually gonna put it S tier. Okay. Now we have the Hulk serum. Do I even need to explain myself? So basically, what the Hulk serum does, it turns you into like, if you take it, you're gonna become massive, transform, right? You're gonna be able to like transform based on a certain specific emotion. Specific emotion, like how Bruce Banner triggers it by anger. Yeah. So, and he turns into a big green giant person. Think of him as a giant big green teddy bear. Anyway, so generally I'm putting this in my life is ruined because then I have to like learn to like control my emotions. For example, I could I could even if I took that, there's a big chance that I would turn into like an abomination. No reference though. Not there's no pun in that. I'm not joking. Like seriously, you can generally turn into an abomination if you took that. If you're not lucky enough. Anyway, the reason I'm putting this under compound V is because like for compound V I don't need to use it, but with Hulk serum I would I would generally need to be more careful. I don't have a choice if like I wouldn't have a choice if I transformed out of nowhere, right? Understand me? Yeah. Okay, next we have the radioactive spider. If we're taking this on a realistic sense, you're dead if you get bitten by that. But since we're talking about the um in the comics, spider that bit Spider-Man, it depends on which spider. If we're talking about the Miles Morales, if we're talking about the Miles Morales spider, right? You have visibility, electricity powers, and basic Spider-Man stuff, right? That would be goaded. But if we're talking Peter Parker, you have the base. So, um, okay, let's talk about realistic sense. Since you're not gonna be built like prime Peter Parker, you, the moment you try to swing from webs, your arms are gonna rip off, right? But since we're talking about the comic version, I'm okay with it. It wouldn't be the best, but yeah. Okay, now we have the X-Men mutagen. Okay, so just like Compound V, you won't necessarily know what you'll get. Won't necessarily know what you'll get. So yeah, but the X-Men mutagen is way more dangerous because now you generally don't have a choice. Because like just like Beast or whatever his name is, the dude in the picture, he turned into like a monster thing against well, and also there's also an X-Men character whose power is that he can detonate, but only once. So I'm putting this in hell no. The reason I'm putting it beyond under Compound V is because with Comp V, like I said, you can choose if you want to use it. But this, you technically do have a choice if you want to use it, but like you're gonna get scarred for life, or your life is gonna be ruined if you get a bad power. Now we have the Venom symbiote. Now, if we're talking about the comic version or the movie version, then with the comic version, it's goated, easy breezy. Because then you'll just get superpowers and become like, very strong. But, but if we're talking about the movie version, you need to be so lucky if you can control this. If you can even survive it like Eddie Brock did, or some people in the Venom movie universe. But, realistically, if we're talking about the comic version, be goated. Not gonna lie, you already have powers and stuff. Basically, you're basically just a stronger version of Spider-Man. Anyway, hmm, where do I want to put? I'll put this here because the only downside to it is if you like lose. The only downside is because you will get more angry and stuff, right? Well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Wait, I have an announcement to make. On the 26th of June, on my birthday, we are going to be starting a 3-week daily upload. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna upload every day from the 26th of June to 21st July. of a whole month, almost a whole month. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.